Melissa and TJ. We're going to make this tape for you. Mark and Eddie are laughing at making me laugh. Oh, shut up. But anyway, we're going to make this tape for you just like you made one for us. And we started to play this tape to test, say, testing 1, 2, 3, and we heard music in the background, so I guess you must have made it over an old tape.
Oh.
Anyway, we listened to your tape just a couple minutes ago, and I was taking all the notes down of all the questions and everything you asked so we could answer them. And first of all, you said to me, jak się masz? Ja mam się dobre, jak ty się masz tam? Now figure that one out. No, that means I'm fine, and how are all of you down there? And we want to tell you we love you all, and we miss you very much. And we really enjoyed listening to the tape and listening to the songs. And we liked Melissa when she was tap dancing. And Melissa, did you know when Grandma was a little girl, she used to tap dance, and I used to go up on a stage during the assembly in school, and my mom used to make me beautiful outfits, and I used to tap dance, and I used to shuffle, tap, and heel and toe and everything. So when you come up, I'm going to show you how I know how to dance real good. And TJ, I like to hear you talk about the cars in the garage and everything, because when Mark and Eddie were little boys, they used to play with cars for hours and hours and hours. And we enjoyed the story about the haunted house, and about we liked the monkey. I was so scared. I was shaking in my boots. I had to take my boots off because I was shaking so bad. And speaking of Halloween, today, Marky decorated the whole front porch up. It's really tough. On all the windows, we have the pictures of pumpkins and a ghost and a haunted house. And then up on the wall, we have witches made out of black art paper. And then hanging it from the center of the chandelier, the light, we have a white skeleton. And the best thing, Mark made a big string cobweb, and he hung it right in the door. So now no one can go in or out of our house because you have to go through this big cobweb. So I was kind of mad at him because I said, why didn't you wait until Halloween to block up my door like that? Okay, now next. Paul, you sounded like you were coughing a lot. I hope your cold's better. And in your last letter, you said that you had gained 6 pounds. I hope you don't have a big baby like Eddie, 8 pounds and 9 ounces. That's how much he weighed. He almost split me in half. And let's see what else. We haven't been working too much on that book, Masquerade, because we kind of got stuck with it, you know. You kind of have to go away from it and then come back. And last week I went out to pick apples out at Les's Fruit Farm. Melissa and TJ, do you remember when you used to go with Grandma to pick apples, and we'd go up on this wagon and go back into the woods and get the apples in a bushel? Well, I don't have anybody to go with me. Mary don't want to go. Mark don't want to go. Eddie, he's lazy. He doesn't want to go. Grandpa doesn't want to go. Grandma had to go all by herself. But boy, they sure all do like to eat them, though. Okay, here's Mark.
Hi. You asked me a question about Wilson, and it's really the same, except you switch a lot more classes. You know, and teachers are all easy. Shut up. Hey, there ain't nothing to say. My train's coming good. Shut up. My train's coming good. I made a real big layout. It ain't done yet, so I didn't send you a picture. I ordered like another small, just oval train for $20, and that should be coming. And then after I get that all set up, I'll send you a picture. Well, let's see. There ain't nothing to talk about, so here's Eddie.
Hi, this is Ed. What are you guys doing? Last time when you guys wrote, or when you talked to us, you asked about football. Football's going okay. I got redshirted, as you know. I think Mom probably told you and stuff. It's going all right. And I don't know. I met a lot of people in my life, but never in my life I met anybody as wild as you two, Melissa and TJ. Never. And I don't know, me and Mark went fishing the other day, TJ. We caught a whole bunch of fish. We caught 44 crappies in about 2.5 hours. And, you know, and we took them home and we cooked them and we ate some of them and they were really good. And school's going all right so far. You know, I'm doing okay and stuff. George is all right. We had our 3-year anniversary about 4 days ago. I took her out to eat. My toenails are, they ain't pink or red. I paint them black now, blacks and stuff. I don't know if you know that. And, you know, I got a joke for you.
God.
Knock, knock. La. Little bird action there.
God.
I don't know. So, I had a nice time when I came down in Oklahoma. It's nice down there. I'm going to come down next year. If I have to come down by myself, you know, 'cause it's nice, the pool, the tennis courts and stuff. Play with Melissa and TJ in the pool, if they don't try to drown me. And, I don't know, I have a joke. It's kind of stupid. Hey, Paul, I had this weird experience the other day. I was walking down the street, and this Polak guy came up to me, and he goes, "Do you have a hanger?" I says, "No, what for?" He goes, "I locked my family in the car." And they can't get out. Wait, I gotta find out. No, I tell you, I don't know, so, I don't know. Alright, so, this is probably the last time, you know, I'm not home too often, so you guys send back another tape as soon as you can so we can do this, because it's pretty wild. It's pretty funny. And, great. Great.
This is me again. Mom went to get Mary and Dad, but I just want to tell you about one of my teachers. He's my shop teacher. He said he might give me a full-paid scholarship in engineering, because he said I'm pretty good at shop and everything. But he leaves the test answers on the board and everything, you know, it's easy. Well, here's Dad.
So I just knocked over the recorder.
No.
Melissa, guess what? There's mistletoe, give me a kiss. Hey, TJ. Are you still chasing the balls? You going swimming lately? What about stamps, Paula? What do you want?
The question was, she asked you on the page, did you get any stamps?
No, I didn't get any more than these stamps. I just buy the ones that come out all the time. I haven't had any money. How you doing, Tom? Still enjoying your vacation?
Laura! Come on in here.
Hey, TJ, do you miss your little sister when she goes to school? Just think you'll be going to school pretty soon, too. Oh, here's Laura.
Hello, everybody. You asked how was work. It's okay. It's just hard working 3 to 11 and turning around and working 7 to 3. My car's fine. Yeah. I got my new license plate.
After a whole 14 hours.
Don's good. My neck isn't stiff anymore. And Don said he'll lead your horses anytime you want to.
Yeah, whatever I'm out there. Hi, how you doing? I'm gonna rip it out of my hands almost. School's doing okay. Everything's working out good so far. I got a new job. I'm working down Inner Circle Pizza. You said it was hard talking on a microphone. It is, gosh. Mark's got the microphone stand on his nose.
Looks like a duck. Where's Mary? Hi.
Hi. I like going to Wilson. I like going to the football games. I was selling this kit for like Christmas items on the street today. I sold about $80. And I babysit for the next door neighbors. They have a little girl who's 3, and they have a little boy who's about 3 months. He's really bad. Saturday I babysat for somebody else. They had a little girl, and she was really good.
She's gonna tell you everything.
I'm getting my hair cut this Friday. I'm getting it thinned out. Looks like a bush.
Speaking of haircuts, I go to this new hair cutter. And he he styles it. It's real nice, but I'm afraid to wear it. It's like straight back on. It's feathered, you know. It's like real fluffy, like I got a helmet on, you know. It's like real puffy out, like it's hard to explain. A hairy helmet. What fish? Oh, is Melissa's fish still living? I don't know. Mom said to ask that. Here's Mary again.
Oh, shut it off then.
Hi, it's me again. I just want to talk to each one of you. Tom, how's flying doing? When I come out there, I want you to teach me how to fly, okay? Paula, how you doing? You gonna have twins? Mark said triplets. You feeling okay? When's your due date, by the way? Melissa, how's school? Do you like your teacher? I want you to draw some pictures for me, okay? And TJ, I'll send you a picture of my new car as soon as I get one, okay? Here's Mark.
Hey, I'm gonna tell Melissa and TJ that to make some Halloween stuff, witches and bats and everything, to send us so we can hang it all over the house. Especially my. Here's Mary.
This summer, I worked at festivals with Aunt Stella. And our church festival. When you said it's hard talking on tape, it is, because I can't really think of anything to say. But the church festival is this weekend. Here's Mark.
Eddie just forwarded and we had it on tape, but he wanted to erase it. So, just so you know, it still stinks in here, but I'm serious about this too. Here's Mom.
You asked me how work was. This year we got 15 new students. I was really busy because they all came on the first day of school and they all had to have workbooks and textbooks and everything, so I was really running around. And I lost a lot of weight there the first week of school, but I'm putting it all back on because I bought Halloween candy for the Halloweeners, but then I keep sneaking in there and eating it all the time. And Saturday, Uncles John and Aunt Stella celebrated their 35th anniversary, so our couples club went to Akron, to the Tangiers to eat. Uncle Bill didn't go to the Mass because he felt bad because that was also Aunt Teresa and his uncle's anniversary, and he didn't want to go to the Mass. But then after Mass, we picked him up. And so Uncle Joe and Aunt Eileen, Dad and I, Aunt Stella and Uncle John and Uncle Bill drove to Akron to Tangiers. It's a $7 million restaurant. I never saw a restaurant like that in all my life. It had beautiful marble statues. The restaurant was one whole block long. They had men who parked cars and all kinds of fancy maitre d's, and they brought the wine steward to the table and had us select the wine, and we didn't even know what the hell we're doing because we didn't know nothing about wine or anything. Oh, and YSU won Saturday. They won, Coach Narduzzi won. It was their 200th game that they won at YSU. And so, but we didn't go to the game because we went to Akron to Tangiers, but they beat Akron 35-7, and the team's looking pretty good. And of course, Eddie practices with the team, but he's on the meatball squad now, where he just he has to play with against the first string. But he's getting stronger, and I keep making him this milkshake protein drink. I put in ice cream and milk, bananas, honey, raw eggs, and then like a half a cup of this protein powder, and it's guaranteed to put on weight. And then he lifts weight down bigly. Then he goes to school, and then he goes to football practice, and then he comes home. So he's pretty busy. And he has a cold, and he's taken some kind of pills that the trainer from YSU gave him. Mary had it, Mark had it, and I had it. And I think everybody had it except Laura. And let's see, what else should we talk about? I don't even know what else to say. Mark?
Thanks. Have you been doing any puzzles lately? Or playing 500 rummy? Let's see. There's nothing to say when you're talking. 30 minutes is longer than it seems. Mom Mary, as a matter of fact, just reminded me that, me, Mom, Mary, Paul Armour. We went to a Cleveland game. And first, we took a net, because the last time I was there, some kid went early and he scooped up 6 balls reaching over the wall during batting practice. So I figured we might as well take a net. And it was funny though when we were trying to get in with it. We thought they might take it off of us. So Paul put it down his pants, down through his pant leg, and he couldn't bend his knee. And we covered up the net part with coat, Mom and Mary were way ahead of us and we were trying to run. It was funny. Yeah, he was hopping on one leg and everything, and then we finally got it in, and it was Appreciation Day, which they give you a slip and you could pick anything you want, a jersey, a baseball, a bat, raincoats. I got a raincoat and it's like a baggie, maybe a garbage bag, painted blue. I was expecting real genuine stuff. And Mom got a baseball. It wasn't official though, because you could tell it was plastic. Okay, and then me and Paul, we ran with the net as soon as we got our skimpy raincoats. And we ran out into right field. And the first thing that happened is there's a ball about 10 feet off the wall and our net couldn't reach it. We were about 7 feet short. So, the baseball player, I don't know, it's number 20 for Detroit Tigers, and I forget his name. He threw it up, and I caught it, so I got mine. And then Paul, we went over about 15 feet, and there's one right laying next to the wall, so we couldn't reach it with the net, so I hung down over, and Paul held my legs, and we were there for about 10 minutes, and then finally Paul got it. The thing was that you couldn't scoop it because underneath the blue mats out in the field there's about an inch of space, so the ball will roll under that, and we had to bank it off of the wall into the net, and Paul finally got it. And then we got the Base Bugs autograph, Bob Fellers, and 3 other Detroit Tigers autographs. No one really famous or started except for Bob Feller. But I shellacked my ball and it's sitting up on that thing, that little, yeah, it's a little mug that has an airplane on it. We had it for 100 years. It's an antique, Mom said. But it was worth it, you know, the 2 balls, and it says American League baseball on it. And shut up. Ma said that's so clever. And I was looking in the Sports Illustrated, and I'm gonna try and get the National League ball now, so I could have them both. What did you get for being Appreciation Day?
I got one of them seats that you can sit on, like in case it rains or something, you can sit it on the seat. It's a seat cushion.
She doesn't know what to say. That wasn't as bad as a raincoat, but they might have put. Yeah, no, I didn't. Well, I'm gonna use my raincoat to go fishing. You know, it ain't, you know, it's just like a parquet kind of. Just throw over. But, I don't know, there really isn't anything to say. Okay, here's Mom.
Earlier, Eddie had told you about going fishing. Him and Marky got up like about 5 o'clock in the morning. Huh? I know. But anyway, they went out to Meander Lake, and I was a nervous wreck because if you get caught out there, you get $300 fine. And when they came home and they had all these fish on the line, and you know what they did? They put it in the bathtub, and half of them were still swimming around in there. And me and Mary was screaming when she went in because she didn't know they were in there, and I didn't know what happened. I thought she saw a spider. And here she saw these fish swimming in our bathtub. But then, I guess as they ate up the oxygen, they died because by the afternoon when Dad came home from work, they were all laying dead with their beady eyes staring up at me through the water. And then the next day, Daddy had to fillet them all. And then he put them in different individual baggies. And we did have them for supper last night, and they were very good. Here's Mark again.
It was funny when we went fishing because it was still dark. And we went over, what's the name of that bridge? The bridge, the Lothian Bridge or something? Right out past Awesome Town Skating Rink, keep going, Mahoning or something. Okay, Mahoning Avenue Bridge, and like, it was dark, and Eddie said, just have everything ready, you know. The poles, he said, just jump out and run all your might, you know, don't let anything go wrong. And the poles were in the front seat, you know, and the first thing I'd done, as soon as he stopped, he said, I'll run down there, I'll just set everything down, and he'll be there in about 5 minutes. So, as soon as I opened the door, the 2 poles, the hook got caught on Eddie, and he got that off, and no cars are coming yet, and then my shoelace was stuck on the minnow can, and I was trying to keep it from spilling. I'm hopping on one leg, trying to hurry, and then he took off, and like I got it out and ran down there. And then I thought he gave me 3 fishing poles, but he only gave me 2. So I was looking all over for it. I went everywhere, you know, traced my trail. It was only about 15 feet, but still. Then Eddie said, well, we're in the car, he said, when you go down there might be birds underneath the bridge, so just make sure you don't get bit or anything. So I was going down there real slow, nothing came, but I was sitting there by myself in the dark for 5 minutes. It wasn't really fun. And then Eddie, the first fish caught was about 6:45. Is a catfish. I was half asleep. I was just laying there. And then when the sun came, I started fishing. We just kept catching fish. We caught more than almost every fish we caught was a keeper, you know. We were able to keep it to eat it. And I caught 1 small bass, and that was it. Well, here's Laura.
You probably got my letter about the Christmas exchange. Let me know if you want to have an exchange with Mary, Mark, Eddie, Don, and Laura for $10. And if you do, then send like a list of like for a $10 item for Don, $10 item for you and for Mary, for Melissa and then TJ, so we'll have an idea what to buy you. Also send like a $20 item, because then Dad and I will buy you and Tom and Melissa and TJ like a $20 gift. So like when you have a chance, think of something so that I could start doing some of my Christmas shopping a little bit early. And shut it off for a minute, Mark.
I don't know if you noticed, but I said, here's Zorn. Mom came on. It's because Laura said she didn't know anything to say, so Mom came on. And what are we going to talk about? No, it's no big deal. I just charred the garage roof, and well, not today, but a couple of weeks ago on the drive. And I owed Daddy 20 for like my train. Like I got remote control switches, like if I'm in the left lane I could switch over to the right without like getting up to move the switch. And like those cost $5 a piece, and I got 9 altogether, so that, you know, he lent me 20 for it. And working at Stoneboro I made 100, about 109 or something like that. That was alright. It rained most of the days, so like really I didn't do any work, but I still got paid a lot. I don't know. Mary wants to say something.
With the babysitting money that I earned, I bought a pair of Jordache. They would cost about $43. And different kids, they get jealous because they don't have a pair, but, you know, I had to pay with my own money. I want to come back to Oklahoma in about 2 summers. I really love it down there. And I miss the kids.
I want to come down there, see the kids, everyone. Plus, I want to try in 2 years the Malibu. I'm going to beat Eddie in it. I know, he got 54 or something. I'll probably get 40 or something.
That's black.
I hope you get some free tickets by then, because I'm trying to save up now to go on it about 100 times. Just exaggerating. I don't know. It's hard to judge how much time's left on his tape. It's like 1 notch from the 100, so I don't know what that's supposed to mean. What we say? Eddie said he wants to say something.
Did Mary talk? What'd she say?
Talk.
Yeah, that Malibu was really fun. And the only way Mark's can ever get his license is out of a Cracker Jack's box. That's about the only way he'll ever get his. So how's flying, Tom? That's good. And, listen, TJ, you're the wildest. You are. Alright, I'll see you guys next summer, and so don't forget to talk back into us, you know, make another one, alright? Bye.
Well, the check's coming to an end, so goodbye, everybody.
Okay. Oh, Marky said to say a long goodbye, so goodbye.
Gosh. I want him to talk a while. It's still 1 notch, a little bit past from the 100. But, I don't know. Mary says it smells in here. Eddie just left, so. Here's Mom again.
You know, you should be so lucky you're in Oklahoma. Today it was so cold out and the wind was blowing and all the trees are blowing off of the trees. The leaves are blowing off of the trees. And speaking of leaves, the other day Marky got a D in science because He didn't know he's supposed to study the pictures in the science book, and he just knew all the questions and all the definitions, but he didn't study the structure of the cell. And then when they gave him a drawing of a cell, he was supposed to identify the different parts, and he didn't know it. So he got a D. So then for extra credit, the teacher said he could go out and gather leaves. So Sunday we're out like nuts in the neighborhood gathering leaves. And then he had to identify them. Then I had to press them into plastic. And here's Mark.
I just want to say goodbye to everyone. Melissa, TJ, Tom, Paula, and then the 2 babies, or 3 or 4 or 5. I don't know if anyone else is saying goodbye. Hold on.
Well, hello there, everybody. Once again, we're back here at the old stadium. We just wanted to say goodbye, and Tom, don't wreck any planes. Take care of the little one there. I don't know whether it would be a boy or a girl, Polly, but it better be a boy. TJ and Melissa, you behave yourselves, and here's Laura.
Just want to say goodbye. I'll probably be out, depending on when I get my vacation, either in June or July.